Lost your
Slowly,
mind.
her door creaked open, and in stepped the tallest of the three masked individuals.
Tell me she ran upstairs and she's hiding.
Even with
Is
his
she hiding?
face-
You can be my friend. Too much clout, not the vision. Y'all ain't changing, not the plan. Check the blueprint. I think this nigga's scared, not again.
Hey, you know who it is? It's your boy Action. Today, man, look, we about to be watching two scary short animated stories today by my guy Llama Art. So I need y'all to get hyped. But not for real, this video wouldn't be possible without bro. So make sure y'all check them out in the links in the description below. Watch some more. But now for everybody ready to watch with us, let's do it, man. Hey, if you're new, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on Instagram at your boy Action. With that being said, let's hop straight into this bad boy. Let's get it.
My campus didn't offer housing, and I lived about a half a mile from school,
Oh,
so
so
I
you could
started
walk.
my journey as usual while playing on my phone.
You play on the phone and
glanced up
walk,
to
bro?
see an old man heading
better
towards
pay
me on a
attention.
bicycle.
What?
Normally, I'd step aside to let bikers and skaters pass,
But you
he
didn't?
braked instead.
Oh, what the
I
heck?
stopped too, wondering if there was something wrong.
Right, because bro
He
just
walked
braked
up
for
to
no
me and
reason.
said,
Don't worry.
Hold up, bro. Let's talk about bro's nose. Do you see his nose? You don't get your Phineas nose looking self like what? That's the only dude I know that can compete with Squidward at the long nose competition. And dude look like a dead zombie, I ain't gonna lie. Let's talk about the main character. Since he clearly don't want to get off his phone talking about, yeah, this is how I walk, start my day. Now, I'm keeping my eyes on you, bro.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, wow, that's
I
the
felt
first thing you
chills
said?
instantly.
What
I didn't
the-
know what to think.
At all,
I just
like,
looked up at him.
bro
with a
just walked
fearful
up
and
to you and said some
confused
crazy stuff.
expression. I
mhm.
was gathering up the courage to tell him that I was late for class and I should go.
Tell him? You
But
should have
before I
walked
could say
around him.
anything, he said.
Get off the grass.
What?
Looking down, I noticed I'd stepped over towards the road and
Man.
onto the grass. I stepped
wow.
off slowly and he said,
You wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?
What? Bro, like, this dude is just extra creepy. Like, everything you saying is just extra creepy. He just looking at him. Like, bro, don't tell me that. Why is you looking at my feet? Talking about you don't want no bugs or nothing. Like, I got shoes on, dude. People interest me,
he
man.
raised
I
his
don't get
finger
it.
and asked me what my name was.
Uh-oh,
I
don't tell him
told
that.
And he replied,
Don't worry.
What
I'm
the?
not gonna hurt you.
Hey, bro, you better back up.
The same chills ran through my body
You
again.
don't run
But
around?
before I could say anything, the man said,
Get
what is-
off the grass. You
Again?
wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?
Again? Are you,
I
hello?
looked down to see that I was back on the edge of the sidewalk
Oh
again.
my gosh.
This had to be deja vu.
What the heck?
He asked for my name once more.
That
I
boy
said
got
my name
something.
again, but he interrupted me before I could finish.
Hey, look, there's a kid in
He
the back.
told me his grandchildren are down
See, look, that perfect opportunity to be like, oh, that's actually my homie. Yo, what's up, bro? And just leave. Now, that's what I would have done. I ain't gonna
the
lie.
road and needed gas money.
Oh,
I
snap.
told him I didn't have any spare change or any change at all for that matter.
None of that, old
He
dude.
continued to ask me again, and I gave him the same answer.
Hey, when was the last time y'all helped out somebody, man? I just bought some dude an Uber to go someplace because he asked me to drop him off, take a ride. Like, bro, you not getting in the gold ski. But I'm a nice guy. I'll get you Uber. You feel me?
Eventually, I headed towards my school.
Oh, all up in the grass. You know he gonna be mad.
He was gone.
Hmm?
As I was walking, I approached the
heck?
intersection. There was a truck on its side.
No, the
It must have
biker.
tipped over while turning the corner.
Oh my gosh, they hit the biker. Not the biker. Wait, it must have tipped over. Oh, let me run back to end, bro. That just went, that flew over my head.
Eventually, I headed towards my school.
Uh-huh,
I
he
turned
started
to
heading
see
to
if
the
he was
school.
still there, but he was
He
gone.
was gone, long gone, boy.
As I was walking, I approached the intersection.
Yeah.
There was a truck on its side.
Oh, wow.
It must have tipped over while turning the corner.
Mm-hmm. What? Bro, what does that have to do with what? Maybe that's my problem. Let me just let it keep rolling, bro. Cause look at old dude in the back. Like, was he even real? You know what I'm saying? You got a truck over here. It's something about llama. It says llama with 4s instead of A's. I like, what the heck? Huh? A bunch of llamas just ran.
If you want to help support
Baby
the
llama.
channel,
Next video we watching, man. Arms of a Goddess. That first one
everyone
threw me
has
off.
nothing to do with the daily hustle and bustle of working in the city.
Man.
Having to commute early in the morning for a job that was only a half hour away, thanks
I
to
know
the
something
absurd
about-
amount of traffic she had to fight through.
Rush hour is
To make
crazy.
matters worse, she was undeniably beautiful, with her
Oh, wow.
shining blue eyes and vibrant red
That's
hair
cool.
that seemed to ignite whenever it went.
Boy, she looked like the Wendy's. Hold up, bro. You talking about how good she look, hyping her up, boy. She look like Wendy for real. You don't make me a 4 for 4. Hex
In
nah.
the city, that made her a high priority target for catcalling and being followed around by less than well-intentioned
She
fellows.
probably gets harassed all the time.
Eventually, she could no longer deal with these issues
At all, so she moving.
Decided to quit her job and do what she loved to do the most.
What's she about to do?
Right.
What's she...
Thankfully, she had a sizable amount of money saved up and a good chunk of savings
Oh, she likes to
that
drive.
allowed her to live comfortably for
I know it's like everything's hitting me so late. Realization. It's because it's quiet. Let me turn this up.
at least a year.
There we go.
In other words, she had 1 year to make it big as a writer.
Oh,
or
a writer?
She was screwed.
Okay, that's what's up,
Not
man.
wanting
What you
to
be
live in the
writing,
city
poems?
anymore, she also moved out into the woods.
Now, see,
opting to
that's a little
purchase
crazy.
relatively
I know some people who moved out in the woods, and I'm like, bro, it's cool to get your space, but that much space? All right, y'all, your dream house. Let's talk about it. Your dream house, what idea area would it be in? Mine's, it would be in a nice neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Good neighborhood, good school and all that. You know, preferably a huge house, preferably a mansion, but we can start with a house. What's y'all idea place look like, man? Let me know in the comments.
small yet
'Cause
cozy
Wendy's
cabin.
dream place is a
Her
cabin.
family was understandably
The
upset
heck?
by this turn of events.
I mean,
but she did not mind
she's
their
getting
frustrations.
harassed.
What was done was done.
That's
as
what I'm
she
talking
told
about.
them.
There
The
you go,
first
Wendy.
few weeks out there was a
Yo.
great success for her,
What?
at least in her mind.
How many
She
fofo
wrote
she said?
thousands of words every day for short stories, and
Oh,
even a big
that's what's up.
novel she had planned. In
Shoot.
between her writing binges, she would take walks around her property, soaking in
Man.
the sweet and natural scents that the outside
Yo,
world had to
what type
offer.
of bug is that?
Taking inspiration from the earth around her
Yes,
and the
sir.
occasional occurrence of a
Have y'all
small
ever wrote a
forest
story
critter
before?
that brought her joy.
Like about something
One day,
random, not
however,
no school
when
stuff.
she was on one of her walks and a few miles away from
I
her
have, it's
cabin,
cool.
she
It's
encountered
like I have
something
not.
odd.
I'm going to though.
Beneath one of the pine trails she often frequented
But
was
I've been
a
writing
rather
a lot, that's why I said it.
arcane-looking skull that brought her
Whoa!
a great deal of concern and confusion.
What is that?
She
What
knelt-
animal is that, bruh? Do y'all see it? It got horns, but then it also got horns. Heck nah, boy. Them, whatever them is, I hope they extinct with this
down
dude.
to inspect
I hope.
it and cocked an eyebrow as she looked it over. By all
Heck nah.
measurements, it looked like a
He
normal
said-
skull of a deer.
She hit the rock
complete with
eyebrow.
antlers.
The eyebrow.
There were two odd additions to the skull, however.
Yeah, the extra
The
horns.
first was that there were two small horns that protruded just above where
Right
the
above the
forehead would
eye.
be. And
Like,
the
come
second
on.
was
Where
that
the eyebrows?
just below where its eye sockets were,
I asked
were
about
another
eyebrows,
set of
like-
eyes that were about the size of a human's.
Oh wow.
Hoping that it was just some cruel trick or some artistic creation,
Right about
and
it.
some abomination, she decided to pick it up and
Hey, did y'all notice that her chin looked like her chin looked sharp, bro? I'm not gonna lie, it looked like a pencil. Get your pencil chin looking.
find out for herself. Upon touching the skull, she instantly felt a deep sensation of dread surge throughout her body, making
Have
her
y'all ever
feel
touched something and like felt like actual felt shock? Like imagine I just grabbed my phone and
sick.
Heck
Carrie
nah.
backed away from it in a hurry and
Yeah.
eyed it frightfully.
she's
as she
running.
stumbled to her feet and jogged all the way back
Oh,
to her
yeah.
cabin.
she
All the
moving
while
now.
trying to ignore the feeling of being watched as she did so.
Man,
As soon
and
as
she
she
just
arrived
moved
home,
there.
she
She can't
slammed
like
the door
move
behind her
again
and locked it.
that quick
She
at
then
least.
closed her blinds
could.
and peeked outside through them to try and see if there was actually
Heck
someone
no.
there, or if her mind was just playing tricks on her.
Man, her
When
mind's
nothing
messing her
happened
up.
after a few minutes, she slumped down onto her couch and
Woo.
sighed in relief,
She said,
chalking the situation up to just being isolated from others for an
That's all she
extended
said.
period of
She didn't say
time.
nothing.
That night, as she was writing, she was interrupted by the loud
Purple lamp.
grunting of a deer.
I'm a
She
deer.
chuckled.
Boy, that
thinking it
was not
just
a
some
deer
buck
growl. That was
making
a dude, boy.
its way through the
Heck
area.
nah.
Her hands froze in fear when a cacophony of grunts piped up one after another.
What?
Quickly, she turned off all the lights inside, grabbed a knife from the kitchen, and went to the window praying to God that there was just a herd of deer outside.
Yeah, just walking
her
around your
complete
place
and
in
utter
circles,
dismay,
probably.
She was
Heck
wrong.
nah.
Standing in front of her cabin about 10 yards away
What is that?
stood 3 individuals wearing long black cloaks.
Oh man, if y'all don't get your
Adorning their
cultist
heads were
looking
deer
self on,
skulls, the same type of deer skull that she had encountered
Down.
earlier that day.
I knew it had to be related to something evil, boy. Why evil people got masks on and all types of stuff? Like, bro, I bet you look like a nerd. That's what it is. It's like I'm a nerd. Look how I look. I don't care how you look, bro.
One by one,
a mask
they
is
made
crazy,
the
though.
same
That's
grunting
crazy.
sounds from before.
That mask
Only
is
this
crazy,
time,
especially.
they began walking towards
Heck
the
no.
cabin. Understandably
Messed
freaked
up.
out, she grabbed her
service?
phone and attempted to call the police.
Bruh.
Tears filled her eyes as she saw no service written across the top of her phone.
That's crazy.
In frustration,
Man.
she threw it on the ground and returned to the window to see
And
that
then
they
I
were
threw
near
it on
their
the
door.
ground.
Their
If you know, you
grunts
know.
louder than ever.
Uh-oh.
She screamed at them to go away, that
Why?
she was armed, and to just leave her alone.
Nope, I'm hiding.
After her
I never
panic-filled
came back to the
rant,
house. Y'all ain't
she
seen
backed
me.
away from the window.
It's like they probably
shakily
did see her.
holding the knife in her hands. Seconds
Oh,
later,
where's the car? Tell
she
me you got a
turned
garage.
into a sobbing mess as the individuals antagonizing her
Oh,
began knocking
not the
on
front door.
Please, just go away!
She screamed. The
No.
knocking became louder and more
Heck no.
insistent as time went by. Until
I'm sorry, but like if you live in the middle of nowhere like that, you gotta have a big blick on you, bro. And I ain't talking about the small blick, I'm talking about the big blick. Then put a sign up on your door that say, if you knock on my door with these masks on, I will shoot. And then shoot. Everything that happened, they deserved it from what I'm seeing.
just when she thought she
It's
couldn't
like, don't go
take it
around shooting
anymore,
people, man.
it stopped.
That's obvious advice.
She asked aloud.
They about to go through a
surprised that
window.
The threat decided
They
to
finna
move
kick a
along.
window down. They finna hit
She
it with a tree
untensed
branch.
her body and leaned up against the wall to compose herself.
Oh, it ain't over.
Without
It ain't
warning, a loud metallic clanging sound was
Uh-oh.
heard, and she saw her doorknob stumble out of the door.
They done
and
took the
onto
whole
the
doorknob
floor.
off? Oh, hold up, bro. Y'all different. And you owe me a new doorknob. The heck? Lost
Slowly,
your mind.
her door creaked open, and in stepped the tallest of the three masked individuals.
Tell me she ran upstairs and she's hiding.
Even with
Is
his
she hiding?
face obscured, she could see how distorted and disfigured his features were.
Whoa,
beneath
look
the
at his
skull.
eyes.
Stop! Please leave!
Okay, she's still there.
Make me use this!
Carrie
What, your
shouted
knife?
as she raised the knife back up and aimed it towards.
She must not know what she going against. Them masks look sharp, bruh. Those are deer head. All they had to do is literally go like this and ram you like a bowl. Like they just put their head down and run into you, you might get stabbed. But if they ran to me, oh yeah, jumped over it. Like stop playing with me, man. What?
He did nothing
Man.
but stand silently and
Oh, he just
outstretched his
stood?
arms as though he were a saint posing for a painting.
So you came in
In
my house to
defiance,
hit that
Carrie
T-pose.
screamed and
That's what
charged
you
toward
did.
the man, knife poised to pierce his chest.
Yup. Get him.
Quicker than the wind, he
Get 'em.
swatted her hand to the side
Dang.
and followed up
That
with
boy
a
said,
power punch
"Woo,
to
ha,
her gut, winding her in the process.
Whoa,
She
chill.
collapsed limply into his arms.
What's wrong with
heaving
them?
and gasping for air.
Hex, nah.
Chair.
Hope she's
She heard him
good, man.
command the other two who rushed into the cabin. Taking
That's why
a
you don't
chair
move in the
from her
woods,
dining table,
y'all.
they set it in the middle of the room.
Stay where there's
and
people
Carrie
you know.
was gingerly seated in it.
The
Defenseless and weak, she whispered for them to take whatever they wanted, but to just leave her
Yeah, just
alone
leave.
as they proceeded to strap her down with twine.
No,
The
why is y'all
goddess
doing all this? This
despises
is too
material
much.
Goods. Divinity has no such need.
What'd you say?
Goddess, leave her alone as they proceeded to strap her down with twine.
All right, lock
the
in, y'all.
goddess despises material goods.
The
Divinity
goddess
has no such need for such petty items. What she seeks is beauty and the ability to
Wait,
create beauty.
what?
You're a writer, yes? Surely you know
Ability
what I
to
mean.
create beauty. That's true. She does
How-
make beautiful poems
How do you
or
know
whatever
I'm a
stories.
writer?
Oh, there's
Because
some
the
stalkers.
goddess led you to us, my dear.
Who?
I don't understand.
Carrie muttered as she looked between the three
They sat there, knocked her out, and tied her up to a chair just to tell her that her writing was beautiful. If y'all don't just tell me, use your words, dude.
men.
Man.
Sculptures, paintings, pottery, buildings, books,
Oh wow,
shrines,
he's into this.
all
He's into that.
created with the arms of talented individuals. You should feel blessed.
Oh.
Carrie squinted
Blessed
her
to get
eyes at
tied up in my house, bro? Do you hear what you're saying? Hey, if I'm tied up to a chair and they start talking that crazy, that's the moment I fall out of that thing. Man, what you say about me, boy?
completely
Got me
bewildered
messed
at the
up.
situation.
Why are you here?
He just
She
explained.
says you have lovely arms, Carrie.
Wait, whoa.
Excuse me?
Tears returned to her eyes as
What do
her
you mean?
stomach sank.
Lovely arms.
So much potential not yet used. This
What do
is
you mean?
what she desires.
Type it.
And you have exactly that. He walked behind Carrie and placed his
What the
hands
heck?
on her shoulders, and with bony fingers ran them up and down.
Hey, bro,
her
get
arms.
your fork
Carrie
fingers
sh-
off me, bro. Look. I ain't gonna lie, he probably had the best time. That boy be eating chili with his fingers. That boy be eating, he getting some rice with his fingers, man. He be, you know what I'm saying? Fork finger looking so dope.
Shuddered
Man, get out of
and
here.
swallowed hard.
Forky. The heck?
You don't have to do this.
At all.
Carrie
what is
whimpered.
you doing?
I'm sorry, child. I weep for you. Truly, I do.
Nah.
His grip tightened around her
Nah,
shoulders.
get you, bro.
his
I ain't asked for a
fingers
massage,
digging into
bro.
her skin and drawing
Ah,
blood.
shoot! Drawing blood
screamed
with them
in
sharp
pain.
fingers?
But just think, you're going to be part of something so undeniably beautiful that
do you
this pain will become something to rejoice about.
What?
Upon realizing
nothing
what
worse
was going to
than
happen
stabbed
to
in
her,
the shoulder.
Carrie's eyes widened and she
Oh,
thrashed
no.
around, begging and pleading to be let go.
Bruh.
But all of those pleas fell upon the ears of men deaf to her plight.
Right, they don't care. So a bunch of people who just don't care, bruh. What?
Detective Holt walked under the yellow tape that
Let's go,
surrounded
detective.
the cabin
Show 'em
of
how it's
Carrie
done.
Wilkins and went straight inside.
Handle this
In the
problem,
center
man.
of the room sat the
Is she
woman
alive?
in question. He shook his head and did his
She
best not to vomit
Please tell
at
me
what he
she's
saw.
alive.
A ring of leaves surrounded the chair that Carrie sat in,
Okay.
and a crown of twigs and flowers adorned her
Okay, it
bloody
looks like they
head.
untied her.
Her
Bloody
mouth
head.
was agape, with a few berries resting upon her tongue.
Bro,
Worst
what?
of all, her arms had been
What the
surgically
heck?
removed, and pools of blood bathed the leaves below from her still
Dude.
leaking arms.
Ew.
Holt exited the cabin, loosened the tie to his suit in frustration, and scratched his rugged gray beard.
Bro,
As
what?
he contemplated where to go from that disturbing sight, he was approached by an officer.
Detective Holt, as I'm sure you're aware, the victim was found early this morning due to her parents making a surprise visit.
Oh,
And found her
wow.
in that state.
That's so messed
Do you
up.
have any news for me? Or are you just repeating to me verbally the messed
what I
up
just
shit
saw.
I just saw? The young woman cleared her throat and apologized.
This was
Man.
found on the table next to the victim.
Oh, this is
She
important.
handed Holt a folded piece of paper that had a crudely drawn skull and
This is
blood
about to
on
make me
it.
mad.
It read
Ugh.
as follows.
They got a
The
whole
time
cult.
for the goddess to awaken has come. With her arms she crafts. But what use are arms without eyes, which to see her own creations?
with which to see her own
Cultists.
creations.
Holt
Yup.
grunted as he peered
Cultists.
back inside at the mutilated woman.
Man, like, bro, what be going through their mind? Yeah, that girl right there just moved out to the woods. Once we get her arms, man, a ritual's gonna be done. Like, bro, that's cold-blooded murder. Man, that just made
what
me
do
so
we
mad.
do, sir?
Ugh, I hate stuff like this. It's upsetting. But it's good story by Llama Arts.
It's gonna be a long day.
Yup. Hey, you better get him. Get him, officer. Detective. Wow, I don't know what to really say, man, but hey, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, all of that. Share the channel with your friends. Follow me on Instagram at YourBoyAction. Check out my music stuff I be doing. And then if you want to see more content from me, I got other channels in the description. With that being said, hope you enjoyed. Peace,
Watch
bye,
me, I'm
subscribe.
calorie. Take you a pic, I'm
Boy.
the art for the gallery. I don't play by the rules, I make them. Every single day I'm causing mayhem. Set the laws, I'ma disobey them. Put on next, then they necklace take 'em. You a little boy to me, go tame 'em. I ain't got the time to entertain 'em. Try to run up on me, know you're gainer.